Hello and Assalamualaikum Dr. Christina. We from Group 18 will present the article that we have chosen as a group.
Hello and very good evening to our very own lecturer, Associate Professor Dr. Christina Donali. So I'm Muhammad Ilhan. I would like to present about the presentations. So for the justifications, the reasons why we take this article, which is funding arts and culture, everyday experience and organizational precarity, it's all about the examines the experience of the arts and the cultural organizations in negotiating between the governing body and cultural policy for fundings, income diversifications. And also as well, this journal also explains of how the arts and cultural organizations manage their fundings in terms of economical timeline and current trends in order to make their artwork and cultural work relevant in the current day. So another interesting things about this article is also focusing about the theme that's has the simultaneous sources which refer to the multiple sources of fundings, but also manage timeline and working throughout the change. And as working in the dynamic changing era, we can practice of how this article shows to manage funding and sponsorship in order to keep the art and cultural organization stays intact with the current globalizations and even better to commercialize it. So I think that's the reason why we take this article, because it's not about just managing money for the art and cultural organization. It's also about how to make them alive in this current trends era. So I think that's all for my presentation. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Cindy Stella binti Lajim. My number metric is 83533. So, I here to talk about why did we choose the article Funding Art and Culture, Everyday Experience and Organizational Portfolio Priority. This article an excellent choice for our group assignment because of its relevant the part of analysis, practical insight, and academic credibility. And next, the reason we choose the article is the information and insight gained from the article can be directly applied to our assignment on funding and sponsorship in the arts sector or organization. Moreover, the reason is through fact about funding arts and culture. Last but not least, the reason why we choose the article is have a purpose for finding the funding and sponsorship. That's all from me. Thank you.
My name is Nicholas Young, and I would like to present the summary of this article. This article looked at how UK art and cultural organizations deal with the government push for income diversification due to less public funding. It talked about the struggle of managing different types of funding from private, corporate, and income sources. The study, based on interview with 11 organizations, show how hard it is to meet various funder requirements and handle many applications. It points out the uncertainty in planning and budgeting when future funding is not guaranteed. The article revealed that this approach led to instability and affect the organization's ability to focus on their main artistic work.
Greetings and good afternoon, Dr. Donna. My name is Cindy Karen Satoni, and I would like to present my topic today, which is the key elements and strategies in our article. The key elements of our article that is focuses on the constraints and austerity placed on public funding, as well as the grip of calculation and how the arts and culture are being held accountable. On the other hand, the grip of calculation, which has to do with how policy contexts depict income diversification and what that's mean for organizations that are cultural and artistic. So the strategy they use in this article is demonstrate how the emphasis on resilience is discernible in the details of funding, business models, and income generation. They also draw They also draw attentions to the growing emphasis placed on arts and cultural organizations to maintain their financial viability.
Assalamualaikum to Dr. Christina. Today I will present about the funding and sponsorship in our article and related it in Malaysia. This article explores the relationship between funding and sponsorship in art and social organization using a wage expansion strategy. In this article, they include many various forms of funding such as subsidizing offices, supporting business, personal gift, and private givers. And it also highlighted the importance of managing various income streams to maintain their mission. If we relate it in Malaysia, art organizations such as Five Expression Center have received corporate sponsorship and generosity, such as the Japanese Craftsmanship Affiliation 2016 Premium Imperial Gift for Youthful Craftsmen. These have arts, writers, maker, and performers continue their work for 30 years. Not only that, Malaysia government also recognizing the importance of creative center in the creative industry. They offering long-term support and highlight the additional benefit they provide beyond budget. They are also promoting commitment to the art and legacy industry through initiatives like the Culture Coordinating Finances (CMF), which provide private support for qualified social and legacy projects to attracting funds from the private sector.
Hello, my name is Aisha Azman, and I will be present about the discussion and the example in the Malaysia scenario. The relationship between revenue diversification and the arts and cultural organizations in Malaysia can be understood in terms of government support, private sponsorship, and foreign collaborations. For example, the National Department for Culture and Arts (JKKN) and the National Arts, Culture and Heritage Academy Aswana are two government organizations that frequently provide financing to Malaysian arts and cultural organizations. However, these organizations are increasingly looking to private sponsorship from corporations and industry to finance their operations due to the shifting financing landscape and the need to diversify income. In addition, government funding Malaysian expressions and social organizations to seek reimbursement from individual donors, groups, and international organizations. Next, the private sector subsidizations of expression and culture is growing as many businesses realize the value of these forms of expression in promoting social and economic advancements. For example, finance for expressive and social initiatives is a common component of corporate social responsibility (CSR) initiatives, providing organizations with additional resources and opportunities for cooperations. So the crowdfunding has also become a popular means of generating money for artistic institutions, particularly for smaller scale projects and adventures. Professionals and organizations can use crowdsourcing websites such as Kickstarter, Indiegogo, and Patreon. In conclusion, the complex and multifaceted link between financing and sponsorship in Malaysia's expressive debt organization segment involves a wide range of participants from the open commercial and civil society sectors. Corporate funding and charitable donations greatly aid the expressions, but sustained support and validation are too important for the numerous extra commitments that creative centers and organizations make that beyond their financial value. So Malaysia's expressive sectors need support and money from government so they can run initiatives such as the social coordinating support and crowdfunding platforms in order to grow. That's all from me. Thank you.